What up, guys? Annie Tier, Guild Forever, however you want to call me. Man, my hair's a mess. Anyway, we are going to be reviewing Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, episodes 8 and 9. The most highlighted part in these two reactions together was definitely Bell finally taking down a Minotaur. He did it all by himself, even though I'm not gonna lie to you. A huge part of me just felt like he's gonna do his best and ultimately end up saved by Eyes. But it was good that even though she came ready to save him, he was like, you know what? Look, I want to be an adventurer. I can't have you save me every single time I'm in trouble. It's not what I want to do. He's like, he wants to learn how to do things on his own. That way he can thrive and not need help at every turn. He needs to learn how to do things his way and to do it himself. Otherwise, he won't grow not only as a person, but as an adventurer. So, even though Ainz did come in toward the end, Bell decided to take it upon himself and handle his business the way he wants to, and more importantly, by himself, so he can get over this threshold, like this gap difference between him and Ainz. And even though Ainz, I don't know what level exactly Ainz is at, to be honest. What level is Ainz group? I don't exactly know, but it looks like that threshold, that gap between them, to show their difference in strength, is slowly starting to decrease because Bell became a level 2 not long after being an adventurer, just little, like around a month, which is, I'm not gonna lie, that is quite a feat. In around a month, while most people take even longer than that, it makes me wonder how long will it take until he becomes level 3, level 4, level 5. The way things are going, he's on his way there. And he's even noticing a huge power gap differences between the enemies that he fights and himself. Like everything around him, even his own party members are moving at slow motion, while he can react at such light speed. Like to him, everything is moving extremely slow. But to everyone else, everything's moving normal, and he's moving like lightning speed. So I'm finally happy to see that he's finally stepping up his game. I feel like he's been pushed down to the ground too many times in this series, and he really needs a break. I still say he should be doing this because he does want to, but his motivation is so he can get closer to a woman, which in my opinion, I guess you can say it's adorable, but it's like, you should be wanting to get stronger because you want to make yourself stronger, not do it to meet a girl when you never know if that's going to work out. But even then, once again, he should be doing it for himself, but I guess this is fine. Even Ainz herself, when she found out that how greatly he's improved, and not only as like strategy wise, but overall, like, she even knows that he became a level 2 so short, and for her it probably took even longer, maybe like a year or long. I think they did mention that it took her like a year to get level 2, right? So if it took him only a month, then bruh, he's on his way. It's only a matter of time before he clears through most of the floors and gets to the final boss. But I am curious that once you reach the final boss and you clear that, what is left of this adventuring stuff? Because I want to know, is it just in that one dungeon, or are there multiple dungeons? Like, I just feel like there should be a brighter and like a larger range of dungeons, but I feel like there's only one, unless it's just they're all in the same location. Because once again, like, if there's only one dungeon that we know of, and he clears it, what else is there next? He's going to need to travel farther, maybe go to different continents or countries, just so he can find a more suitable challenge to his abilities. I'm also a little confused on the properties of his new skill that he has. It's a little confusing to me. I don't exactly quite get it. So if someone can further explain in details what his power exactly does, please let me know in the comment section below. Because the only thing I can get out of it is it grants him a boost of everything he does, a skill, or I don't know. So for those of you that know, please let me know in the comment section below. I greatly appreciate it. I said it once, I'll say it again. This goddess is a thought. I have no idea what is with her. She is spying on him, but okay. Even if she's fully aware of how powerful he is and how much he's growing in a very short time, what is her end game? Like, does she want him in her familiar or something? Does she plan to have him for herself? Like, what's going on here? Like, what is the end gain out of her spying on him? Unless she really is just a thought and she's just spying on him. So all I just gotta say. But overall, like, once again, definitely enjoying the show a lot more, especially after episode 8. Really, I'm finally enjoying Bell's character, because for the most part he was a spaz. He got annoying to me at certain moments. To me, he felt like worse than Deku in the beginning of My Hero Academia. Right now, I currently love Deku's character in My Hero Academia, but in the beginning, I wasn't feeling his whole sob stuff. I know it was to bring character development, but at some points it got repetitive as heck. But overall, yeah. So I'm just curious how far the series will go. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Not to mention if he's going to get any more party members further on into the future of the series. Because even though he's got a new party member, he's gotten more than before. Because before it was just him and Hestia. Now it's him, Hestia, Lily, and crap, forgot the Smith guy. But yeah, he's gotten more. But honestly, he needs at least 2 to 3 more party members. That way, conquering dungeons and all this ain't gonna be a problem. Obviously, they'll get members that are worth your time and trustworthy and not douches. I'm looking at you, Wolfman. But yeah. I guess the number one thing that appeals to me in this show, based on what I've seen, because I'm already 9 episodes in, I'm already over halfway done with the series. So the number one thing that I like about the show, I gotta admit, it has to be Bell's growth. Bell's growth is, in fact, the most crucial and driving force of this series. His development is what matters to us as viewers, at least in my opinion. Unless you guys are just watching it for the... You might as well... I'm just saying that you might as well watch hentai if you're doing it for that. But anyway, guys, let's just get the questions. I'm interested in getting into the questions. For you, what is the number one most important thing to you in this show? What is it about this show that made you stick through episode 1 going to the end of the series? For me, as I said, Bell's growth is the most appealing part and the driving force of this show. That's what makes this show interesting for the most part. You want to see... It's the whole classic story narrative of playing the theme of from zero to hero, which are by far the most, I would say, lovable. Not really unique because it's done several times, but yeah, it's by far one of the most lovable and most accepted kind of development method for most main characters, and most of the times it does work out, unless it just throws you a curveball. I'm looking at you, Naruto, from the Naruto series. When beginning of the series, zero to underdog to hero, Shippuden. Trying to get with Sasuke. That's literally all Shippuden is. But yeah, overall, I thought it was great. I can't wait to see how it goes. And yes, I know that there's another season. I think it's out already or been out for a while now. I just don't know. But yeah, can't wait to see how much it's going to go. Hopefully, because hopefully the second season does well enough too, so the series can prolong and continue further. Because as I said once before, this gives me an SAO vibe. SAO I definitely love. It's one of my very few top favorite series. And once again, I said top favorite, not top best, top favorite. So for those of you that, or unless people are going to condemn me for having a favorite series just because I don't agree, which in my opinion is very stupid. But anyway, definitely enjoyed it for the most part, guys. Don't forget to, oh yeah, questions. I did question 1. Question 2. Out of everyone in Bell's party members, which one do you like the most aside from Bell himself? Which one do you like the most, and let me know why in the comment section below. And I guess as a bonus question, you can even respond with which is the one you like least in the comment section below. But yeah, guys, that's it for me. Don't forget to like, comment, sub if you haven't already. Really motivates me to put more content out there for you guys as my guildmates, and I'll see you guys all in future videos. Peace.